Okay, it's MeLiSSa eLLeDge.
So blind to see that the ones we are you and me. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we are you and me.
Wow. So that instrument looks older than you.
Oh, it's much older.
Like, do you know how old it
I
is?
think it's maybe
My mother used to play that.
like 50 or 60 years old. It's from a pawn shop in Nashville, Tennessee.
Good for you.
So
Where are you from?
There's a sad story there.
Oh, so you never know. Well,
Yeah.
or a lucky story for you.
Aw.
Yeah, you know, and the person who got rid of it is probably like happy as can be. Yeah, because it got in such good hands.
Everybody wins. You got to pay his rent.
Exactly. It's so beautiful. Did you name it?
Well, it's the FuNNNN. That's the brand.
Okay.
So I call him Frankie.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Wow, I like it. I like it. What made you start?
I like Frankie already.
Yeah. When did you start playing?
Not very long ago. I first picked it up in 2007. But
Did you play piano or something?
Yeah, I went to school for classical piano and a lot of other instruments.
There you go.
But not very long. Like maybe like 5 or 6 years. Like seriously learning it on my own.
Well, but you already have the skills.
Yeah. Yeah, I had some skills.
Yeah, because you didn't.
Skills.
It seems kind of like it's like Cinderella's slipper or something,
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that.
like you were kind of waiting for your thing,
Yeah.
and it like was there in that pawn shop in
Yeah.
Nashville, waiting for you. Aw, that's so sweet.
That is sweet.
It is. It's like Dad.
It's like my old Italian dad.
Yeah, there you go. So where are you from?
Originally North Carolina. I lived in Nashville, Tennessee for a while, but I moved here from New Orleans. I've been here
Wow.
for almost 10 years.
Okay, so you know, like you can't leave now, or can you?
I don't know. It's
You feel like a New Yorker?
no, I'm always a Southern girl.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. The South is kind of cool, but North Carolina is an interesting South because it's kind of not South, but it's so South
Oh yeah,
at the same
it's,
time.
it's the South.
It is like below that Mason-Dixon
There
line.
are no like like stoplights where I'm from.
You can still smoke in bars there.
Oh, you still can.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's.
Tobacco fields were my backyard, so.
Were you near Winston-Salem?
I grew up near, not too far from there, a few hours.
Did you ever hear of Union Grove? I always have to ask this
Is that
question. I once went to a fiddler's convention in Union Grove, North Carolina, which was the most wild time I probably can remember what I don't remember.
Yeah.
What I remember from it, exactly.
I know, right?
It was crazy. Did you ever go to one of those fiddler's conventions?
No, I never did.
Frank would have gone over very well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what brought you to New York?
I moved here in 2004 to get my master's in piano from NYU.
Ah, did you get it?
I did that in 2000. Oh, clearly, I'm here playing accordion.
Exactly.
But yeah, I got it in 2006.
And what do you do with a master's in piano? Have you ever
play
played
accordion
cardigan?
in the subway?
Yeah. Ah, there you go. There you go. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hence how I know you.
It's true, yeah.
Ah, the never-ending
One of my
subway.
regulars, but it's just because he works there.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then he brought up the train too, which I didn't want to even say, but like, you know, he brings up the subway basically to you. You know, you are Mr. Subway in some way or another, right?
Yeah. That mysterious job that nobody knows about.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd
That's
rather
why
not.
you put on the burgundy blazer.
Right. There you go.
Right.
Sorry, I just gave it away.
That's okay. That's okay. Probably went over everybody's head. I mean, it doesn't everything. Exactly. So where do you play gigs out a lot?
Yeah, I play with like 4 bands around the city right now, and I do.
I'm
music
sure you
theater
would be a
stuff.
hot commodity. I mean, not only are you adorable, you play so well, and you're so trained.
It's it's kind of cool to play an instrument like this for that reason because there's not too many of us, and
Right.
so
Right.
we get the jobs.
Yeah,
Versus
exactly.
when I was a pianist and everybody plays piano.
And it's a
like
harder
guitar.
instrument to carry around.
Piano, I know, it was killing my back.
Exactly. I mean, come on. It's really, this is
20
so
pounds, but still,
perfect.
it's a lot lighter than 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
This
Wow.
is true.
So you are Sweet MeLiSSa, huh?
I guess I was named after that on my brother's son.
And you know that for a
I
fact.
do. You know, if you grow up in the South and, that year that I was born in, I don't want to say, but you're going to be named after that song.
That's so cute.
MeLiSSa and
Right.
Jessica were like the 2 most popular
Right.
girls' names the
What
year I was
year were you
born.
born? Oh, you
She doesn't want to say.
MeLiSSa was
Somewhere around that year.
Popular name.
Exactly. That's okay. I mean, you don't look a day over 20. I hope you had your ID to get in here.
I had to use a fake one, so thank you.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a skeleton right there. It is National Poultry Day and Chocolate Caramel Day, so we have some like poultry and chocolate for a skeleton from your closet. Do you have another skeleton? I mean, that you can get like one and then another because you just gave one up just like, you know.
Oh no, that was just a terrible joke. I don't know if I really do. I mean, I have things that I've done, but I certainly wouldn't say them out loud.
What about something from when you were a kid?
Something when I was a kid.
Did you shoplift at age 7?
Yeah, like that guy. I did do stuff like that, but I just pretended. I didn't think of it as shoplifting. I just thought like
You went.
I was
It
just
was
thinking, like
yours.
this has to be mom.
Yeah.
I would get out of the toy store. My mom was like, why
Well, that
are you
was-
still carrying that? I'm like,
Well, that's my attitude towards
Did you ever get
merchandise.
caught?
just by my mom, nothing too terrible. I don't know. I was actually a pretty good kid.
Always mom, the one that catches you.
Yeah. Did
She's
you
the
ever
one
get
who
caught?
scared
Oh, only by parents. You know, they
Luckily.
got that radar.
of. Well,
Luckily.
a Southern mom is a lot scarier than the cops, so.
Aww.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Indeed.
That is so true. Nothing
Well,
scarier than Southern family.
Somehow I don't
Go pick
agree.
a switch.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't
Nobody-
play in the
nobody
South.
really knows what pick a switch means. So.
What does pick a
It
switch
means
mean?
go out and pick like a big, like a twiggy branch from the shrubbery by the side of the house so they can whip you with it.
Right, and then they'll beat your butt again, and
And
it's like
and if you don't bring a good one, you know,
Yes.
like maybe one with some leaves on it or something that'll pad the blow, you know, they'll make you go out and you'll get like spanked extra
So
hard.
did that happen to you?
with the old and new
So what
one.
did you do? What was the worst reason you need to pick a switch?
I don't know, just, you know, so, you know, mouth them off, you know.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
No, I'm an only child, so
Ah.
so I got, you know, whatever was broken in the house, I could blame it on somebody.
you got.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So everything happened to you.
I know. It was.
So what happened in New Orleans? What was like one of a story from there that you don't remember that you remember? Any hurricane stories?
I went to undergrad there, so yeah, I went to college.
Did you go to Tulane? Sophie?
I went to Loyola. I went to the Jesuit school right next door.
Oh,
Actually.
did you now?
Yeah.
What,
Nice.
for music?
Yeah, they have a great music program. It's a really small school. It's like 5,000 people. And,
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty wild and crazy times. You know.
So when did you start playing? How old were you?
I started playing piano when I was 5.
So are you like a protege?
I mean, I was okay when I was a kid. You know, I felt like a prodigy because I grew up in such a small town. You know,
Yeah.
like related to everybody else who couldn't read. You know, I was pretty hot shit. But like, you know, I just don't. I never felt. You know, I felt like pretty mediocre as a pianist, really.
Like when you came here?
Yeah, you know, I'm just the whole like I guess little fish in a big pond. Kind
Yeah, it changes, right?
Yeah, and so it's just the
Wow.
stress of the classical world. I couldn't really.
That's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
more.
So do you have a goal or dream? Like, do you want to play Carnegie Hall? Have you ever?
On accordion or on piano?
Piano.
I don't even have a piano at home. Like I haven't. It's terrible. Like I haven't
Oh,
played.
you
in
know,
years.
it's like riding a bike for you. I'm sure if you sat in
No,
front
that's
of.
not true.
You don't
It's-
think so?
No, it's
We
like
gotta
if you,
get
if you
this
don't
girl
use
an
it, you
upright.
lose it. You know. I know. I wish I had a piano to practice on, but I just try to do more with accordion and show that that I play accordion now. I actually have my first solo CD coming out at the
Good
end
for
of, like,
you.
end of this month, early next month.
What's it going to be
It's
called?
going to be called The Bellows Below.
Good for you.
I like that title.
Is it all covers or
That's
did
a
you
great
write?
title.
It's pretty much all covers except for, I mean, there's a couple of classical pieces on there. One's a classical piece that I do like kind of blues variations. The song I just played, Gangsta's Paradise, I actually do on that album. And it's like a multi-track recording. There's 8 accordion tracks and 3 percussion
Wow.
tracks.
I gotta ask you, is Ring of Fire on there?
Ring of Fire is on there. I know, you wanted me to do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
No, but you know what?
But it's on your
Paradise
SoundCloud,
was a
right?
good choice.
Ring of Fire is
No,
not my SoundCloud.
Gangster
But
Paradise.
Gangsta's Paradise is, I think there's a few versions of that, but they're both on my CD.
It was
coming out.
awesome.
Nice. And what's your website?
I just have a Facebook music page, so it's facebook.com/accordion nasty accordion, ACCORDIONAST.
Now you keep saying like nasty, bellows below, this, that, whatever. Are you really a dirty girl?
I'm a subway urchin, you know.
Ah.
We got
Yeah, man.
And are you doing well in the subways?
I've been making a living doing that for almost 5 years. It's
Good
not-
for you.
It's some days are better than others, but
Do you have favorite places?
yeah, I like Second Avenue a lot, where I know Tutel from. Second Avenue is one of my offices because I work around there, and then 14th Street, also the downtown F platform.
Is a good one.
Yeah, but I also have a permit under Music Under New York that allows me to play it.
Oh, that's good.
Station.
So you have
That's
one
very
of those.
important
Yeah,
to have one of
it is.
those.
Yeah,
Even
it
I
is.
can't get that.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they're hard to get.
sorry.
You have to audition, and you get to play in Times Square, Grand Central, Union Square. But I actually prefer the smaller, my F platform is better.
Good for you.
It's more
Well,
intimate.
would you like any poultry or chocolate?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you have any gigs coming up outside of the subway?
I do. I have a show. I play with this country noir kind of band called The Shambles, and we're playing Saturday, March 29th at
Oh, nice.
Rockwood. It's an early show. It's like 5 p.m. It's like the early bird special.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Get you a moment time to see Matlock. So it's
Is that on
that's,
Sundays now? Or Lindsay Lohan?
it's but yeah, I'm doing that. I'm also doing this Czech operetta down in Tribeca. It's a bunch of crazy singing and dancing.
Good for you.
Wow.
Wow. So, Do you remember the first song you learned how to play on this?
It was, well, Gangsta's Paradise is the first thing I taught myself,
Okay.
actually, and that's why it's kind of like my favorite
Your
thing to
theme.
play. Yeah, but it's, when I first learned it, I learned it by ear, and I only knew, it was, I still was learning the left hand, so I just played, 2 chords as opposed to the 4 that are actually in the song.
Okay.
So that's, I don't know, that's one of my subway hits.
That's great.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Always a crowd pleaser.
Aw, well, I think you're just too cute. I don't see how a crowd wouldn't be pleased by this one.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
Oh, there's always crazies down there.
Yeah, how do you deal with
So
that?
she does have a point there
How do
as
you
well.
deal with the crazy?
Well, I carry pepper spray for a while.
Have you ever had to use it?
Yes, and unfortunately I didn't have it with me that day. I ended up getting assaulted and robbed. But,
What was
Aww.
this? This wasn't on my watch, was it?
No, this is
Okay.
at 14th Street, and ever since then I don't leave home without it. So
Wow.
Yeah.
So you really haven't used it.
I haven't had to, but that time I needed it and I didn't have it. So.
Isn't that how it always works?
I know, and I
Yeah.
It's like you put the alarm in after you're robbed, That's
Yeah.
usually how it works,
yeah.
right?
But now everybody's on their best behavior.
Of course, because they know you have it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's it. You had a sign or
I
something.
probably shouldn't keep velcroing it to my head.
Exactly,
No, I
exactly.
just keep it in my boot.
Well, please come back anytime, MeLiSSa.
Absolutely.
You're incredible. You want to just play something out of here?
Oh,
Wait, you want to push a button?
oh yeah, right, look at- I've been pushing these buttons.
push a button.
Well, let's see. Which one I like the fork. No, this is what the other guy did.
Oh, do it.
Oh, wait, let me do another. Let me do the broken glass.
Everybody likes that one.
And here she is, MeLiSSa eLLeDge.
Yay.
Woo!